Everyone, welcome to a new video, and in today's video I'm going to be basically talking about the dreams that I used to have, and it's not like some like serial killer dreams, but like or anything like that. But it is like that was my chair. But it is like a weird because my camera's on like a chair. Anyway, it is like a weird dream that I used to have, and I'm glad that I don't go to school anymore. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it is the reason why I didn't go to school, because I would say the reason why I stopped going to school is because it was weird, because my body would just not go, if that made any sense. It's like I refused to go, but like it wasn't me, it was my body refusing to go, I don't know, something like that. And I guess like school was really horrible for me, because mentally it was probably horrible too. It was like I just hated school so much, and I am so glad and I'm so happy that I am in my own house and not anywhere near any schools or anything like that, because I hated going that because of like my anxiety and stuff like that. I just hated going because obviously there's like thousands of people that you've never met before in your entire life, and then they just throw you in there expecting you to be comfortable with it. And yeah, most people are comfortable with meeting strangers they've never seen in their entire life, and making friends. They just make it easy like that. But some people that have mental health, like anxiety, depression, they get shy, stuff like that, it can take a toll on someone, especially if all these things are like throwing at you. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to remember where's your location for your rooms to go, you need to remember what today is. Like, it's just, I can't do that. I can't cope with like a bunch of stuff just thrown at my head, like, oh, you need to go to this certain area, you need to go here, up the stairs, to this door, to that room, etc., etc. And that just overwhelmed me, and basically just my anxiety and all that was crazy. I didn't enjoy it. I was probably very, very depressed. Like, I was probably on the verge of, the bad thing. And I'm glad that they, my parents actually looked at the situation I was in and just didn't make me go, didn't force me to go. And I'm glad that happened, and I'm glad it went in a good way, because it could have went the bad way where they got them taken to court and stuff like that. Anyway, onto the dream. Let me stop drifting away from the video that I'm making. Basically, the dream was me walking home from school, right? Basically, it was me walking home from school, and in the dream, I would always get lost. I was always getting lost my way home, or I would come home and the house would be totally different. I wouldn't recognize the house at all, even though I know it's the street and the house is here. I would have different dreams where I would be walking down the street and everything was different. And then there was some dreams where I would walk down a different path and it would be all strange and weird. And basically those are the main dreams that I used to have when I used to go to school. I don't have those anymore. They've just disappeared from any dreams that I've had. They've all gone, and that just proves that me going to school was such a psychological toll on my brain and just on me myself, that I had literally nightmares about it, to where like I said, I would get lost, and it was just horrible. Like, I'm so glad that I've stopped going to school now, because it's cured all of those problems, apart from obviously anxiety and stuff. I obviously still have depression, I still have anxiety, but it's not as bad, as in my depression is not as bad as it was when I was going to school. I think I just broke down at the end of the day, and then that's when they switched, and well, that's when my mum switched and said, you don't need to go to school, and then I just didn't go to school. And obviously I'm 19 now, and this was like 2 years ago when I stopped going to school because of it. Because my depression was very bad, in about 2 years and stuff like that. But yeah, basically, yeah, that's basically the dreams I used to have. And I guess I can talk about more dreams I used to have. I know I had a dream where I was walking, because like literally down there, not like down through this wall, or like down there, but like literally, like if I go out the house, which is that way, the door's literally underneath me. If you go out the door and walk down there, there's like a nature reserve called Rabbit Rocks, and you should know it from my past video that I made talking about some angel saving me from a demonic attack. Which, don't worry, it's not some crazy thing. It's like a thing that actually happened. But yeah, Rabbit Rocks is down there, and basically, well, what was I even talking? Oh yeah, and basically, And basically I had a dream where I went there in my dream, and there was a massive castle there, which was weird because it's like, I don't know why I had a dream walking to Rabbit Rocks and there was like a castle on it or something like that. I don't know why I remember dreaming about that. And there was another dream that I had where me and everyone in the house, as in like my brother and sister, we went to this crystal type of mine, and it was like all on the walls. There was like these crystals and stuff. It was like really, really beautiful to look at, like kind of like a cave with crystals in it. And I remember that being a dream, which is a weird dream. I don't even know if there is like a cave with crystals around here. I don't know why I would have a dream like that, but you know. Then that was a dream. And I'm trying to think, and there was another dream where I went to a museum, and the walls were all metal, and it was kind of like futuristic looking. I don't remember that dream. I'm trying to like think it. That's why I keep looking off to the side and all that, because that's my thinking face. And I'm trying to think now, and it was like metal and futuristic, and there was this person I walked up to, and obviously got the tickets that would open the door and let me go in. And I think I remember seeing mountains and stuff there, like this metal type of area, and it was a museum, because I remember talking about it being a museum in my dream. And I would say that's probably the most of the dreams that I remember that are just very weird. Oh yeah, and there was one bad dream that I had that was absolutely horrible. It was a dream about me being in a bath, right? Like the normal bath, not a shower or anything like that, like a normal bath. And I was just there, like just obviously in the bath, like laid down, I guess. It's not really laid, but you don't really lay in a bath. You know, like sit down in a bath. And the water kept on rising and rising, and when it got to here, and obviously I couldn't move it or anything, but when the water got to like at least here, it started going up. I woke up literally gasping for air. Like that's how real that dream was. I was literally walking up gasping for air. That's how bad it was. And thank God I have never ever had that dream ever again. Like I've never had any type of dream like that. I think I had that because I searched it, and it said that if you have a dream like that, it basically means there's a bunch of stuff going on and you're stressed out and stuff. And I think that was the time when it was like a couple of months after me not going to school anymore. That's when I had that dream, because I was very stressed and all that, because of obviously I had to work and stuff like that, as in like do like school type of work, because obviously I think I was 17 or 16 when I left. I'm not 100% sure, but it was like years ago. And basically I had to do like school type of work, like maths and all that crap, and it was very stressful. And now I don't have to do that, because obviously I'm 19 now, so I can obviously cope myself, and I'm earning money like a different way and stuff, so I don't need to focus on going out to work, and I don't need to like start panicking and stuff. Thank God that I'm in that good situation to be earning money without having to work, because of obviously having anxiety and social anxiety and stuff like that, which I want to get rid of, because I want to become like a footballer, which is very difficult because the area that I live in, there's a field like behind the house, but it's just nobody uses it. It's constantly overgrowing, where it's like there's patches of grass growing, pardon me, and it's just, there's no football posts or anything. Like someone basically bought it, took off the football posts, and just left it, and it was overgrown. And then someone came and cut it all, and now it's just overgrowing again. And it's just, I can't play football in a field that's literally, if you run on it, you break your ankle, because of like there's a patch of grass, smooth patch of grass, and you can't just run around. Like you can't get fit by running around on the field, because you don't want to. You have the potential to break your ankle, really, or like or sprain it or whatever. And obviously you don't want that when you've not even done anything. And there's no clubs around here that's like walking distance, so I can't walk to them. I have to have a car, which obviously I can't drive because of having anxiety problems and all that crap, to even go out in the first place to learn how to drive. So basically I have that and stuff. Anyway, this video is just like going on and on and on. But yeah, I'm gonna basically end it. Actually, I'll talk until it's 10 minutes, just because why not. But yeah, and also I want to be a YouTuber, and that's why I'm making these types of videos, to basically upload videos just randomly. and the dreams I'm talking about were just random thing that I remember, and obviously the angel one was just a random thing that I remember. You know, I'm just uploading because I'm kind of thinking of what videos to upload, and obviously I guess these are the ones to upload. Hopefully you like the background. It's very hard to make this because the camera's on a chair, and I'm sat on a football whilst obviously, and I've got it in perfect view because my bed's up there, which I don't use. I normally sleep down there because it's I feel uncomfortable, and my desk is here, and a desk is here, and TV. Anyway, yeah, I'm wishing you a great day, and yeah, like, subscribe, and also share this to anyone that you think might be interested in. Thank you so much.